Hello and welcome to Sandra's Homespun Life. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make a great recipe for homemade sweet and sour sauce. This recipe is a very simple recipe and it uses ingredients that you probably already have in your pantry. So I'm going to go over the ingredients real quick and show you what this recipe calls for. We have some brown sugar, some white sugar, some ketchup, some white vinegar, soy sauce, pineapple juice, and cornstarch. So let's go ahead and get started. One of the great things about this recipe is we're going to mix our ingredients right in the pan, and once we've got it mixed and well combined, we take it straight to the stove and start cooking. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding my ingredients right now. So first we're going to need a half a cup of brown sugar and a half a cup of white sugar. Next I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. Next I'm going to add 1/3 cup of white vinegar. And then 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. And next I'm going to add 1/2 cup of ketchup. And for my last ingredient, I'm going to add my pineapple juice. And now I'm going to take my whisk and mix this until everything is well combined. Okay, my mixture is well combined, so now I'm ready to move it over to the stove. So for our next step, I'm going to turn my burner up to high. Now once this starts heating up, it's going to get hot and come to a boil, and it's going to thicken really quick. So it's according how fast yours thickens up, but once you start seeing it come to a boil, go ahead and turn your burner down to low. And I have had this thicken up so fast that I just had, once it started boiling, I started whisking, just had to remove it from heat. So you play around with it. It might be a little different each time you fix it, but pretty well. Once it starts that boil and I start whisking it pretty quick, then it's ready to remove it from the heat. So let's go ahead and get our burner turned on. Okay, this is just starting to come up to a boil, so I'm going to let it start boiling just a little bit before I reduce my heat. You see how the bubbles are getting more frequent? Just let it keep going a little bit. You hear that popping sound? Where those little bubbles are coming up? Okay, at this point I'm going to start whisking, and I'm going to turn my heat down to low. And this is going to thicken up pretty quick, so you got to be fast. And you can tell by whisking it how thick it's getting. So when you think it's to the consistency that you want it, you can go ahead and remove it from your heat. My sauce is thickened to the consistency that I like. And from here, I'm basically just going to allow the sauce to cool completely. And then I have a glass jar with a tight sealing lid that I like to store mine in the refrigerator. And I also like to put this sauce in those clear condiment squeeze bottles. And that works out great for, like, if you want to serve this over rice and chicken, you can take that condiment bottle and just squirt that around on there the way you like it. And it's just an easy way to serve it. But you can also just put it in a jar or a Tupperware container and dip it out by spoon, however you choose. So thank you all for joining me today, you all. And until next time, bye.